To the north of Chiang Mai, a tea room invites the visitor to rediscover nature through its most erotic prism. Eroticism is present everywhere, all the time, and in each one of us. Guys, this is the Chiang Mai Erotic Garden, the first one of its kind in Southeast Asia. Closed, unfortunately, on Mondays and Tuesdays. Today is a Tuesday. But I guess even if it is open, I wouldn't be willing to show you much of the inside. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing too spicy in there. It's just, to me it's definitely more art than vulgarity, but I'm just not sure YouTube would interpret it the same way. I'd rather not get my videos demonetized. But yeah, definitely love how they use sculpture and art and plants to celebrate sensuality and the free expression of our natural desires, set in a beautiful environment too. Definitely stop by if you're like me on your Mae Lao journey. If you've got the time, stop by for a tea or something. For now though, I think we're gonna continue our journey.
In this video series we are traveling the famous Northern Thai motorcycle route, the Mae Lao Loop. We'll start from Chiang Mai, riding counterclockwise the Pai Memorial through breathtaking landscapes, mountains, forests, rice fields and villages, and follow the loop all the way back to Chiang Mai. The entire journey will be around 600 kilometers with some 4,000 bends, many of which are continuous U-turns that go steeply up and downhill. And I'll be sharing with you all of the beautiful scenery, friendly local people, amazing Northern Thai food and more along the way.
One. Can I sit on the second floor? Okay, thank you. And we are starting this journey at this beautiful location called Khao. It's a Michelin restaurant located just north of Chiang Mai. It serves traditional Northern Thai style food, and it's a two-storied wooden house. It sits right beside a rice field that's all become this incredibly vivid green color just because the rainy season has come in. We have come to sit on the second floor. Here you get to sit on the ground with these beautiful cushions, and it's actually a very neat and beautifully decorated small balcony, and you see all of these intricate carvings of the railings, and you look through them and you see the rice fields just beneath. Down there in the field, I don't know if you can hear them, the fowls are crowing, all kinds of birds are making their songs. It's clear weather today, and there is a small pond in the middle of the rice field. I'll show you later. We have ordered ourselves 3 dishes today, and a drink and a bowl of rice. 2 has arrived. This one is a soup. It's a Northern Thai spicy soup with chanda, which is a vegetable I've never ever tried before. I'm really eager to try it out. And this one, I think it's a snack or a dip. It's a grilled crab roe. Also one of my favorite food I've grown to love so much. And we've got a third one, which is fried frog. We just need to wait for that one to come. Well, I think let's get started with the drink. Let's take a sip. This one is sweet. It is fresh milk and butterfly pea, which is what causes this blue color. Butterfly pea is this kind of bluish flower. They have put a petal of this for decoration, and they have also put some pink flowers that I don't know the name of. It's just incredibly mild, and I don't know if the sweetness comes from the fresh milk or from the butterfly pea, because if you try the butterfly pea alone, it should taste mildly sweet. Mildly sweet, it's very faint. I think this sweetness comes from the milk mostly, and the butterfly pea just adds some purity, some refreshing flavor to this this combo. And also I think this butterfly pea is best for like a kind of a dye for food, because it's nutritional and it tastes good, and the color just makes the food look really appetizing and appealing. All right, I think let's try out the soup. It's something I've never ever tried before. So it seems there are some ginger in it, some different kinds of spices. Let me try out the soup first. It's actually quite strong. It's spicy and complex. As a fermented taste, I think probably comes from the fish. These shredded pieces are actually fish. This one is dried fish. then boiled afterwards, I think. This is crispy, it's chewy, and it has that smoky flavor. But I think the fish flesh kind of tastes bland. Perhaps most of the fishiness has come into the soup, which is why I taste so much strong fishy flavor in the soup and not actually in the flesh of the fish. The soup is wonderful, but I mean, maybe you're not used to it if you're not used to eating all these northern Thai flavors. It's kind of slightly bitter, has an earthy taste, which I think comes from all those kanda vegetable, which I'm going to try now. The taste is kind of special. It's a bit earthy and has that astringent taste, and the bitterness comes quite strong as an aftertaste. And then coupled with that tomato, which adds that delicious acidity, sourness to balance out the soup. All right, now move on to the second dish. But first, take a sip of that delicious butterfly pea and fresh milk drink. Second dish, again, it has some pink flowers for decoration. We have 4 of these delicacies. I don't think I've told you about them. These are actually crabs. These crabs are caught locally in the rice fields. You know, the rice fields have water, have these ponds where the crabs grow, and these crabs are just caught locally. And they have taken out the roe of the crab and mixed them with egg, with salt, and there's different kinds of seasoning like shallots or maybe garlic, and then they put the roe and all the mixture back in here, back into the shell of the crab, and then all this thing is grilled over the fire until it's cooked. Let's try this out. Actually, don't let the restaurant know I told you this. These grilled crab roe, you can find them available in the wet markets locally in Chiang Mai for half the price. Actually, I think these crabs are one of the more pricier items on the menu, but given the complicated process, it could be reasonable. Let's try out and find out. Actually, I think this price is worth it here, honestly. This one is much creamier, it's much richer. All these flavors are much subtly combined compared to a wet market version. Yeah, I'd say it's definitely worth it to come here and order one here, but you shouldn't just eat this one by itself. It's more like a dip sauce. You can also eat it with rice, which I've got here. It's amazing. It's creamy, it's salty, it's smoky. The flavor is so rich and complex. Definitely try this one. It's become one of my favorites during my stay here. Then our last and third dish, the fried legs of a frog. Now, I'm going to tell you an interesting story. I don't know if it is based on research or not, but when I was a child, my parents would always tell me eating frogs is eating a good animal. During those few times they actually bring frog meat back home for us to eat, because frogs are predators of those insects and pests that do harm to the rice crops in the field. If you eat a frog, you're actually causing harm to the harvest of the year. Don't know if this is actually based on research or not, but yeah, to this day I still think of frogs as a luxury to enjoy, and I have very seldom ever eaten a frog. But for now, in the middle of this environment, I think I'm gonna forget about all of that and just focus on this experience. Wow, this is actually amazing. The skin is so crispy, it's golden, and the meat is tender and juicy. And you can see all of these garlic flakes that come on top of it, add some additional kick of garlickiness. This is actually maybe just a tomato sauce. It's like the ones you dip your potato chips in at KFC, but this time it's the leg of a frog. It's such a higher quality kind of meat, and such a higher quality experience. And the excess parts of the frog are actually removed. You don't get the body of the frog with all of its bones and all these structures that are difficult to chew. You just get the leg, which is pure meatiness. Frog meat is literally incredible. I enjoyed it to the last bite. Well, lunch is finished, and out of all 3 we tried today, I'd say the frog legs is definitely the best, definitely a must try, especially if you've never ever tried frog legs before. Definitely come here and try it out. As for the chanda, it's quite an experience. It's interesting, but I'd recommend you leave it till after you've tried other kinds of northern Thai food. Cost us a little bit more than 400 baht, a little more than $10 US for a Michelin restaurant. What do you think? Beautiful rice field to our right hand side, So guys, we didn't exactly take Mae Hong Son Loop according to the online guides, which recommend that Mae Hong Son Loop starts at route 1095. For us, we took a bend earlier. We took a bend at route 3009, which gets you to the scenic part of the journey sooner. As you can see, we are riding through beautiful Thai countryside villages here and there. Vendors cooking grilled food on the side of the street. Yeah, just takes you also through the Erotic garden and through a lot of the beautiful part of the countryside. This route eventually will join into route 1095, so you literally don't miss out on anything. People here are so polite too. They're like nodding and smiling. They look so apologetic when they are in your way. Small city center over here. A Buddha statue, so big and beautiful, with a canopy on the head too. Must be an important place for the villagers. On a trip like this, you would definitely want to have a towel to cover up your seat, because if you let this leather seat get directly exposed to the sun, it's gonna get so hot in half a minute, it's gonna literally fry your balls. Luckily I can get one of these iced water to cool my seat, because you will literally be drinking water like an elephant on a trip like this. Fortunately, there are small shops in different places along the road that you can very conveniently get resupplied. It's down our first 1.5 liter water bottle. Got another one to replace it. Now I know I probably shouldn't take any more detours and delay my schedule further, because we are really behind on our schedule. We're not even started on the main route of the Mae Hong Son Loop, but really don't want to miss out on this place. It's a place that hides deep in the countryside, deep in the rice fields, and you have to ride on some really tough roads to get here. And wow, look at that. Wow, guys, truly, I don't know what to say now, because I originally had already rode past this place and I was debating in my head whether or not I should take a detour back. But now having been here, wow, what a sight, what a view. Literally, yeah, I would strongly recommend you definitely come here, make a special trip here. You literally can't get closer to the authentic rural Thai countryside than this place. I feel like I've said that sentence multiple times on this journey already, but this place definitely truly deserves it above everywhere else. There is a small cafe at the end of this rice field, and the Google Map sort of misled me by implying that that cafe is the main attraction of this place, but absolutely not. The main attraction is the field, the wild animals, and the local farmers plowing the field. Even without the cafe, even without anything, this is just such a magical experience in itself. And the bamboo bridge underneath our feet is a bit shaky now, but we safely made it to this pavilion. You can see there are multiple pavilions of this kind all around this rice field, connected by this bamboo bridge. You can bring over a coffee from the cafe on the other side, but honestly, I'm just good. I can just chill over here, and I don't need anything else. It's such a great experience. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, guys. We have been so far behind on our schedule that I've kind of stopped worrying about whether or not we're gonna make it to our planned destination for today. Right now, I'm just kind of going with the vibe and see where we end up. Also just heard a thundercloud breaking out in the sky just now. Maybe it will rain, and I just hope that before it gets dark, I'll be able to find a roof over our head. How much?
10 บาท
ขอบคุณครับ
10 บาท
10 baht for one
chicken
chicken. Good one. Good boy. Good boy. Bye. Beautiful temple right there on the left side. This is another section of beautiful countryside. People's homes, quiet environment, villas in the countryside. Honestly, I'm kind of torn between finding a spot to enjoy this food or making as much progress as possible before it gets dark, because the sun is definitely going west. Yeah, let's focus on going, because I'm missing so much progress today. I have got so much ahead of me to cover. I think we are officially on route 1095, and you can see this section is quite a bit busier compared to the one we are on before. And right as we enter this one, there is a 7-Eleven store for you to replenish, but once past, you'll see a lot of wide open distance in front of you. We're just riding into the Grey Mountains as the day is getting dark. Yeah, this definitely not as interesting as the previous route. That confirms what I have been saying. Going 3009 for the start of the journey just help you skip out the uninteresting part of the Mae Hong Son and make the most out of your journey. This is it, no? I didn't expect that we made it here this early. There's still quite a bit of light in the sky. We're gonna give this place a good exploration. Already feel the coolness in the air. And by the way, I hope it is still open this late in the day. Oh, steep slope. Hope we're gonna make it. Last time I was riding an 1100cc motorbike here, and it just couldn't climb up. Maybe the bike is a bit old, but definitely left some fear in my memory. But it seems like we are going all smooth so far. I think that's just the last of it. Is it? Okay. Well, it's quite interesting that the ticket office is over there, but the waterfall is over here. I thought I should go that way. Right, you see the water flowing down the mountain, and this is where we'll need to walk on foot. This is definitely not as easy of a climb as I thought it would be. Many broken stone stairs, and sometimes the roots have sunken into the stones and broken apart the stairs underneath my feet. One thing that you definitely notice here is the effect the increased rainfall is causing to the waterfall. The ground is very muddy, and you can see that in all of that water flowing downstream. All that mud carries down, the rivers all become this yellowish color. So I've read before that Mok Fa Waterfall can become larger or smaller depending on the rainfall of a specific season. So if you come here during winter, you may just see a very small waterfall or no waterfall at all. So it just gives me so much anticipation about how beautiful or how big of a waterfall will greet us ahead. So we are lucky that we came here during rainy season, but we didn't arrive during heavy rainfall, because otherwise this entire walk up the mountain will be all muddy and impossible. Wow, I can't believe we are there already. Guys, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about it. It's definitely worth it, right? Coming here in the rainy season, risking getting caught in the rain. It's definitely worth it because we didn't suffer any consequences. I think I can get closer and show you a better view. Oh guys, we made it right at the foot of the waterfall. This is it. Some people literally take a shower right in there in the pond, in the pool. I'm not gonna do that. It's such a powerful shower. Instead, I'm just gonna take all this food that I bought a while back at the wet market. This is grilled chicken, I think. This one is chewy. It's that part of the chicken. I forgot the English word for. I'll put it here, right? I forgot the English for this part of the chicken. Quite chewy. It's really sweet, shiny. It has that smoke flavor because it's being grilled. And I think they have put cumin on it, so it's really zesty. And I really love the chewy part of it and how it's spicy from all the sauce. It's just that this is a bit cold now because I've left it hanging on my bicycle for so long and after all this walk. But still tasty, still tasty. Didn't have dinner today. It's about 8 o'clock. We're gonna go downhill right after we finish this. Yeah, took us quite a while in the mountain, so we're gonna try to find a place to stay and have some food. Just really hope the restaurants are not all closed. These workers here have left too. Wow, the road ahead is quite steep. It's a little scary, but you know guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, it means I have survived. I've made it safely back to upload this video, so you don't need to worry for me. Okay, made safely out of this section of the road. Onto the main road now. Just need to head to a restaurant for food and then head to our homestay, which I hope will be open 24/7. So we'll be quite late when we get there. Hi, I'll get a few mangoes.
How many you want?
2. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You mango.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, do you serve food? Okay. I don't think I can make it tonight, so I'll find somewhere to stay tonight. Yeah, it took a bit too long on the road. Okay.
Toilet.
Toilet.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Thank
Two
you.
order.
Two order. Tea and
Yeah.
how much would this be?
110 baht.
110.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Where you come from, my friend?
From China.
China.
Yes.
Wow. Same. My wife.
Oh, your wife?
My wife from Penghai. Penghai near the sea.
But when did she leave China and came to Thailand?
Oh, she birthday in Thailand.
Born in Thailand.
Yeah, she birthday in Thailand. Father.
Her father.
Mother from China.
Oh, okay, that's many years ago.
Yeah. Many yeah. Ni hao, ni hao. Ni hao, ni hao.
Do you speak Chinese?
Ni rồi.
China, no.
No.
China.
Okay.
She birthday in Thailand.
Okay, born in Thailand. Yeah, I think many people in northern Thailand, they come from China, right?
Many
people
from same.
Yeah. Thank you. Thai tea with lemon?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Looks delicious.
Yes. Today is with me. I am take table for you.
Table?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I am constantly surprised by the hospitality of people when traveling in northern Thailand. Seeing it was now dark outside, Uncle invited me to stay with him for the night. I was already worried whether I could find a place to stay on the road ahead, so I simply accepted with gratitude. Uncle moved tables to clear a space for me and made a bed with quilts on the floor. He and Auntie also slept on the floor on the opposite corner of the small shop house filled with different kinds of furniture. They sleep quite early, as there is no mobile signal this deep in the mountains. I, on the other hand, couldn't fall asleep for quite some time, but listened instead to the sound of rain that finally started coming down outside.
Wow. Auntie has cooked us breakfast today. Let's see what we have on the table. This seems like some sort of congee with rice inside and some minced pork, some cilantro, and there are a lot of cumin in it as well. Should be very flavorful. Let's try it out. Wow, it's full of umami. It's salty and savory and very zesty.
No MSG.
No MSG?
Yes. Monosodium glutamate. No use.
No use, okay. Very healthy. Man, it's amazing how good this tastes. So many different flavors in it, so much texture. In terms of the taste, wow.
And this spicy, same lemon.
Spicy, but just,
Yeah,
it's
same
just liquid.
lemon. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll try. Spicy and a bit sour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Not too much, not too much. It's really good. It's warm, it's salty, it's spicy,
Yeah.
it's sour, it's
Yeah.
everything.
Morning, Thai breakfast. Hot water. Good.
Hot, yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good to
Hot
have
water.
something warm and give you
Yeah.
energy for the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a traditional Thai breakfast?
Thai breakfast. อาหารเช้า Speak Thai อาหารเช้า
Ahan chao.
Yeah.
It's my first time having this breakfast and this really tastes amazing.
Yeah.
My uncle is really introducing me to so many beautiful, delicious Thai food.
This same salt from China.
Yeah, Chinese.
Yes, Chinese from China.
I really enjoyed chatting with Uncle over breakfast, but now it's time to continue our ride to Pai. Your name?
Yeah, name I'm Mr. Happy.
Mr. Happy?
I'm Mr. Happy.
Uncle Mr. Happy.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, this guy is one of the nicest person I ever met. So nice, so hospitable. If you come here on Mae Song Loop on this road trip from Chiang Mai to Pai, definitely drop by and visit. The name of his restaurant is FC.
Guy Tod FC Thailand.
Guy Tod Fried
FC,
Chicken.
yeah,
FC for fried chicken. Yeah.
Thank you.
Come and visit.
Welcome to Thailand.
Bye bye. Good luck. Bye. We started riding to Pai in the coolness of early morning. The weather was sunny, with thin clouds in the sky, and it was from this point forward that Route 1095 really started getting interesting, as it takes you on its gradual upward climb. Well guys, I think we found some place that looks kind of interesting. It is a mysterious Buddhist temple of some sort, and its design is really luxurious. You've got all these golden carvings on its roof, and it's also set on top of a very steep slope. Climbing up the hill, you literally have to look up towards it all the way. This temple seems like it's been abandoned for a long time. That's the strange thing. And the stone stairs are completely overgrown with fern and moss, full of crevices. I wonder why it's been out of repair for so long, and do people still use it? Inside there is a golden Buddha statue, some incense bowls, some flowers, some offerings. Everything is there, but like this door is just rusty. It hasn't really been open for a really long time. Oh, that's a sharp turn. We're going up. Riding past the temple, we have entered a new stage of the trip. The road is no longer ascending in long and slow stretches, but have changed to continuous sharp U-turns, about 300 of them, as I've counted, in the remaining 40 kilometers to Pai. And people say this is the best part of the Mae Song Loop. The road twists and turns and hugs the edge of the cliff, and at more than one spot, all trees fall back, offering a breathtaking view of the valleys and mountains beyond.
Well, hello there from Pai. Yeah, I made it finally. It definitely took quite a lot longer than I planned, but made it here safely in the end. Guys, truly, I think my main takeaway from this trip today is you don't always have to rush to your destination, because sometimes the journey there can be just as interesting. And yeah, I'm just now walking on the Pai Memorial Bridge, taking in the view, taking some shots, and I think we're at the end here today. I still need to find myself a home to stay for the night, and I'm just gonna do that in a while. So if you have enjoyed this style of travel vlog videos, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, which is gonna be about Pai. Stay tuned. Bye.